What is the rapture of the church? What are signs that it is getting closer? The rapture of the church will be the snatching away of legitimate Christians, collectively, the church, from the earth. The word rapture comes from the Latin word rapturo. This means to be snatched away. This is believed to be before a 7-year tribulation period. Jesus said that he will come like a thief in the night, meaning that he will come unexpectedly. More biblical evidence is found in 1 Thessalonians 5. Verse 2 repeats that Christ will come unexpectedly. 1 Thessalonians 4 verses 16 to 17 NLT gives a description of the rapture. For the Lord himself will come down from heaven with a commanding shout, with the voice of the archangel and with the trumpet call of God. First, the Christians who have died will rise from their graves. Then, together with them, we who are still alive and remain on earth will be caught up in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. Then, we will be with the Lord forever. During the 7-year tribulation, we will be with God in heaven, and will return to earth when the actual return of Christ occurs. This should be an encouragement for Christians. More evidence for the rapture of the church is found in 1 Corinthians 15 verses 51 to 53 NLT. But let me tell you a wonderful secret. We will not all die, but we will all be transformed. It will happen in a moment, in the blink of an eye, when the last trumpet is blown. For when the trumpet sounds, those who have been raised to live forever, and we who are living will also be transformed. For our dying bodies must be transformed into immortal bodies. Now, there is conjecture whether the trumpet sound is literal. Nevertheless, when we meet with Christ, we will be given perfected bodies. Death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is your victory? O death, where is your sting? 1 Corinthians 15 verses 54 to 55. In Matthew 24, Jesus says to look for the signs of his coming. Such signs to look out for include world wars, ethnic group against ethnic group, kingdom against kingdom, natural disasters, floods, famines, droughts, fires, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, and false teachers and false Christs. Another sign that the rapture is near is sin being rampant everywhere, and the love of many becoming cold. Matthew 24 verse 12, NLT. You may be able to see that sin is becoming more prevalent. Also, natural disasters are quite common. One of the parables of Jesus is that of 10 bridesmaids, 5 were foolish, and 5 were wise. Matthew 25. 5 wise bridesmaids were ready for the groom, while the 5 foolish ones were not. The wise ones had spare oil for their lamps, while the 5 foolish ones ran out of oil. The wise bridesmaids came to meet the bridegroom after midnight, but the 5 foolish ones were not ready. When the foolish bridesmaids came, they were not allowed in. This is all to say that we need to be ready for Christ to come, by living in such a way that pleases God. We need to keep our oil burning for Christ, so to speak. Therefore, there is plenty of biblical evidence that the rapture is a real concept. For Christians before the tribulation, we will not be appointed to wrath. Many Christians think that we will be caught in the tribulation with Antichrist and the mark of the beast. The Bible gives us hope that if we put our faith in Christ, we will be taken out of the way before that happens. We will be snatched away to meet with Christ in the air, unexpectedly, like a thief in the night. Therefore, keep watch, be as ready as you can be to be caught up with Christ by living for Him.